My name is Christy Watkins, Barbie's first colored friend. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2 of my new docuseries, Barbie, the truth, nothing but the truth, so help me Ruth. In episode 1, we had a peek into the life of Midge Hadley, Barbie's very first best friend. She shared with us what it was like being there as Barbie's A1 since day one.
Spoiler, it fucking sucks.
As I was saying, we also got to speak with another good friend of Barbie, but good grief, her name escapes me.
She's irrelevant, but thank you so much for inviting me back for this episode, Christy. I sure hope that I can offer some insight on the topics discussed today.
Ah, yes, but of course, Madge.
You want to run that by me again?
Hey, chill out. Anyways, I had such a blast filming episode 1 that I decided to invite even more of Barbie's friends. We will continue to discuss life with Miss Barbara Roberts, her family, Ken Carson, Mattel, and all things under the dream house. So, for our first guest today, allow me to introduce you to Barbie's British chum, Stacey. Stacey, please, lay it on me. What's your story?
Alright, so basically, I was supposed to be Barbie's friend from across the pond, but wouldn't you know, they literally cut me after 3 years. What the fuck, do I look like some kind of wanker tickling me clit till the sun sets? Oi slag, am I going to be here long? Cause literally I have so much I have to do, and this ain't one, bruv.
Oh. So, could you elaborate? You say you were around for 3 years. Do you know why they discontinued you? I mean, dealing with Mattel, you can never be too sure how long you'll be around.
I can tell you exactly why they got rid of me. Barbie needed a happier looking face because before she looked like a damn Tory. Lips all puckered like a virgin asshole. So they got rid of me to enhance her look for the new Malibu Barbie. And wouldn't you know, that is literally one of the most popular versions of that dumb slag. A real pity, innit? Makes me fucking sick.
I understand that. Mattel didn't have the balls to give me the axe, with me being black and all. So Stacey, if there was one thing you could say to those watching today, what would that be?
I'd say that if any of you ninnies watching have got some sly shit to say out your gob, then you and Barbie can suck me left teeth till it swells up violet.
My, I see you got the aggression of a bull. Is that a British thing or a ginger thing?
Watch it, Christy. I know a guy in Willows, Wisconsin that can work a mean machete.
Oh! I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck she thought she was talking to.
Oi, for fuck's sake. If I knew I was coming to a pissing contest, I'd have chugged a fucking keg before walking in the door. Christy, you can take this damn docuseries and shove it up your ass, you damn trollop. I don't deserve this, and neither do the damn Tories watching this at home. Next time, instead of calling, suck on this.
Oh, word?
What a bitch. She's lucky I gave her a head start, though. Anyways, who's next up, Christy?
I'm so glad you asked. For our next guest, I'm pleased to introduce Barbie's first Oriental friend, Kira.
Hi, I'm Kira, Barbie's first Asian friend, and I am so pleased to be meeting with you today.
A pleasure to have you. Now, Kira, suck it to me. What's your story?
Oh yes, well, when Mattel decided to name me, they didn't decide on which blatantly Asian name they wanted to come up with. So they said, fuck it, why not both? But you can just call me Kira.
I see. Obviously, Kira was one, but what was the other one? Mei Ling?
Actually,
It was Miko. But it's so funny, Chrissy, because isn't your name short for crustacean or La Crustacia?
All y'all making me fucking sick today with these fuck-ass remarks. Can we just get through this episode in peace? God damn.
On second thought, I think I'm a little too sober for this.
Anyways, let's get back on track, shall we? So Kira, obviously being a minority doll, there was a certain level of pressure put on you. How would you say you handled it?
Let's just say I handled it very well. For instance, what most people don't know about that burnt piece of plastic, we tried to film together for the movie Princess and the Pauper, where I was supposed to play Princess Annalise. But no, Barbie decided that she wanted me to play the Pauper because in her words, I looked the part. But little does she know that I will always try to outdo her. And her little friend Teresa, that little messy skink, was one for loco away from ending up on the pavement.
What? insinuating Teresa was a drunk? How does Barbie take that?
Well, Barbie shouldn't have any room to speak because she's one strawberry away from tripping all over the heels in the Barbie dream house, including the heels in Ken's heel box.
Ken's closet? Told you, Christy. That queer tries to shove his big fat ass toe into those poor stilettos like it's some sort of Cinderella story.
I remember you saying that he was gay in the last episode. Child, this is crazy. I wonder what other secrets we need to uncover here. Also, I must say I love your hair, Kira. It's so beautiful and luxurious.
Boy, I must say I agree, but I'm a little partial to my ginger roots.
Thank you, ladies. Rice water does wonders for your hair. But it goes without saying, Christy, I think you love it, don't you?
Oh, golly, I sure do appreciate that, Kira. What makes you say that?
Isn't it obvious? Your people try to buy your hair from us. And before you ask, no, my family does not own a beauty supply store. And sorry to break it to you, sweetheart, this is au natural.
You got about 2 seconds to.
Oh my gosh, Christy, I'm so sorry I'm late.
Oh, thank God someone's here. Please sit here, Steffi. I need a barrier before I beat this bitch's ass.
Oh my gosh. I was so busy today. I was running some errands, making a new party dress, and I also had to stop by my mom's because she bought this new TV and I was helping her set it up on her wall. We were trying to figure out if we wanted it more center or like off to the left. Regardless, talk about biting off way more than you can chew.
I know that feeling all too well, Steffi. So, before you blew in, we spoke with Stacey and Kira a little bit regarding their stories. I've got the feeling that you've got one hell of a story, considering you burst through the door like a bat out of hell. So please, rain on me.
Rain on me.
What's your 20?
Christy, I realize that when you're trying to pinpoint the Barbie friend that's had it the worst, it's kind of a touchy subject, but I really think it's me. My face is probably the most widely known throughout all of the Barbies, yet no one knows who I am. It's just referred to as
The Steffi mold. Holy shit, Steffi. I never realized.
For real, it all just clicked. Thinking on that, you're right. Your face is very familiar, but I don't think we spoke before. Well, you heard it here first, folks. A friend of Barbie's that's done way worse than Midge.
That's like a double big black cock penetration without lube. You're a poor girl.
Thank you all for your kind words, but it really does hurt my feelings, you know? I guarantee if you mention the Steffi mold to somebody, they'll shout out their favorite Steffi mold doll, but it won't be me. They use my face for practically every bitch under the sun, including you and Christy, Midge.
That is so true. I can't believe they pit you against us. It's times like this where us Barbie friends have to stick together.
I am so sorry, Steffi. They used you like a prostitute off Easy Street.
Preaching to the choir, sweetheart. I've been used on so many nameless bitches and Barbie friends that nobody even cares about. Like, who the fuck are they?
Damn, bitch, tell us how you really feel.
Right, I just came here to have a good time.
Let's blow this bitchy Barbie bunch.
Agreed.
Oh.
What the hell just happened? Is this a fever dream? How the hell did they even get in here?
Okay, now I know I'm too sober for this. Christy, where's your damn liquor?
Anyway, back to you, Steffi. Sorry.
Back to that overused, cheap plastic whore. I'm not even done with my interview.
Yeah, you'll get your turn fresh off the boat. Steffi, please, continue your story. I know the viewers were just enthralled.
Well, see, that's the thing, Christy. I wasn't even around for very long. After 1972, I kind of just, disappeared. It's almost as if Mattel was like, you know what, this bitch is boring. But that face, though.
Ah, I understand. Well, hopefully you joining us today will bring the proper notoriety to the famous Steffi behind Steffi Mold. Now, we have had some amazing guests with us today. We just have one more guest to speak with. This one just fills me with so much glee. Now, allow me to introduce you to Barbie's African-American friend from the 90s, Shawnee.
Hey ladies!
Please, make yourself comfortable.
Oh girl, Christy, this is such an honor. What you've got going on here is really something special. Giving a voice to the voiceless. Bravo, sis.
Oh, please, I blush. So, Shawnee, I have to know, how does it feel being another colored friend of Barbie's?
Girl, black is beautiful, let me tell you. Let's be honest. We all know I was the prettiest doll that came out in the 90s.
Yeah, right.
Oh, without a doubt. And you even had your own line, correct? Talk about progressive.
Yep, sure did. It was me, my girls Nichelle, Asha, and my boyfriend Jamal. It was such a monumental moment. A line specially made for black dolls. And they used me. You know, it was great, but then Mattel fucked it up by dropping my line and they lumped me into Barbie's endless friends list. They even got rid of my friends, and then Asha became the new Christy.
I do remember that. Such a heartbreaking moment. You know, it was like Mattel was inferring that all colored people look alike.
Right, black dolls matter. I'll never forget Jamal though. That man really had it all in a bag of chips. And let me tell you, I could ride him into the sunset.
That is really sweet to hear. I wish I could say the same for my boyfriend Brad, but one night I found him in bed with Ken. He told me they were just drunk, but I know better.
Oh girl, don't even. You know for a fact he was wrapped up in Ken and Alan's little web. I cannot tell you how many times I had come home and seen Ken and Brad rotisserie chickening Alan all night.
What? The drama.
You lying.
I can't bear it!
Sorry, Christy. Had to rip the band-aid off.
I know, it's just hard to sink in, you know. Anyways, I think that we severely derailed. Did anyone else have anything to say before we wrap up this episode?
I would just like to point out that I'm clearly one of the most popular Barbie dolls. I mean, did you look at the new BMR? Can we just?
Yeah, yours was the gaudier one though. But I'd like to say that even though times may be tough, it's always good to keep your head out. Better days are ahead, girl. If you ever become friends with someone as vicious and conniving as Barbie,
Beat that bitch!
get ass on sight. My biggest regret is not ripping that hoe's head off on sight. Right off of her neck.
I'd also like to point out that even if there are 1,000 copies of you, never forget that you're the original. I only had 3 editions, but let's be honest, those were the best dolls that year, okay? Like, let's be honest.
Honestly, this is a message for Barbie specifically. Listen here, you bleach blonde, Botox having, lip filler getting, wax figure looking bitch. I may have debuted as the ugly friend, but mark my words, bitch. Your time has come.
I say we start the hashtag Barbie is over party.
We can create multiple accounts for every iteration of ourselves. Couldn't you just die?
Who's down?
Damn, I guess I'll create all 3 accounts then, huh?
Oh, sweetie, it'll be okay.
You know what? I loved this episode. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us today and sharing with the viewers what it's like being you. This episode was also a gas to film, and you better believe the next episode will have even more tea. But until next time, I'm Christy Watkins, the first colored friend.
I'm Midge, the red-headed stepchild.
I'm Kira, the most prettiest one here, and Barbie's first Asian friend.
I'm Steffi, Barbie's busy bestie who really needs to pee and then go hit up the craft store. What can I say? I really gotta get that hot glue.
And I'm Shawnee, Barbie's sexy chocolate friend from the 90s. Justice for Nichelle, Asha, and Jamal. Especially Jamal. The sunset.
Until next time, bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye. Fucking God, I can't take this motherfucking bitch ass shit anymore, bitch.